Max. Yeah, hey. Yo, season after season, I cook something they believe in. Similar to Santa Claus or White Jesus. Everybody rapping, but nobody tell the truth. Cause they say you spazzing when you wake up, drop a Yeezus. Don't put no auto-tune on this one, this is presidential. My versatility just lasts with what they think I will do. I run the city while you sleeping, that's why they don't feel you. You stole so much of my swagger, dog, I should probably bill you. Hollywood.
To be totally honest, man, I have no idea who the fuck you are. But this is why we're doing the interview, man. We're finna figure out who you are. So, first off, man, what the fuck is your name, bro?
Real name is Jamari David. Artist name, J.L.D Mastermind.
Boy, you could have just went into the artist name. I ain't need to know your government. He got all personal. Like, this the FBI, goddamn.
I want people to know, the real me. You know what I'm saying? What I put in the music is the real me. So, gotta give it all out there, you know what I'm saying? But J.L.D Mastermind, that's what I go by. So yeah.
Okay, J.I.D. You say J.I.D. J.L.D. J.L.D. Okay,
yeah.
I'm calling you Jid. You just letting it slide. You like, yeah, that's my name. That nigga is J.L.D. motherfucker. Nah, I get it, man. So
you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so apparently you got an upcoming project. You got two, right?
Yeah, I got two coming. Got one for the 17K coming too.
So I want you to dive into the one for 17K. What's that all about, bro?
That's pretty much just like a bunch of songs, me and WAP, you know what I'm saying? When we started like March, some shit like a long time ago. We just started just recording this shit ever since y'all pretty much opened up the studio and shit, you know what I'm saying? Just wanted to come by, show love and record, and came up with a bunch of songs. I don't know how many songs. Probably over like 30 songs, you know what I'm saying? And we just put that all into like a nice little playlist, me and T. And I think it's like 9 songs on that joint. I can't remember now, but yeah, like 9 songs. Let's see who on that joint. OZ on that joint. Bando's on that joint. And my man Air from Maryland, shout out to him. He's on that joint as well.
You said Air?
Yeah, his name Ayr. Air.
Oh,
yeah.
I say Oxygen.
Yeah, bro.
Nah, he like him.
Some of the bars he put in his music is crazy because like he can use that air quote in that joint. Yeah, he got some subliminals in that joint.
Everybody need me. Air, drop the ad lib. Like shit, bro. Like, nah. I'm pretty sure he dope, man.
Yeah,
So I want to know, man, because just for me being around you guys, man, like the 17K movement, man. I just seen a lot of faces, bro, coming in and out and everything like that. So what's your viewpoint on 17K, bro?
Like, I feel like it is one of the biggest things that's needed, for us to like grow as like a place for like artists to like really be big, like a place like Atlanta, you know what I'm saying, or New York, where it's like an actual scene for music. Like I feel like it's a lot of town in Virginia, DC, Maryland, you know what I'm saying, that we need to bring up and come together, you know what I'm saying, and really actually be a unit and actually make our shit pop together, you know what I'm saying? Once one of us get going and we can bring each other up, we on, you know what I'm saying, from there.
No, I get that, because for me, you know what I'm saying, I know when it comes with Quay, man, like we started out doing music, and this is like damn near like seemed like almost 20 years ago. I ain't that motherfucker old, goddamn it. Don't be like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like we started out doing music. You see what I'm saying? And it's like we constantly have conversations about like us becoming the people that we needed at that time. You know what I'm saying? We are that for y'all. You see what I'm saying? So, because it's like, for me, it's like, I want to know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you kind of gave me the spiel about, you know what I'm saying, what it does, you know what I'm saying, for like a lot of the artists and then like everybody that's kind of like, that needs that platform, but more so personally. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is that for you? You know what I'm saying? What's that like for you? You know what I mean?
For me, like, man, like, I like having the brotherhood as well. Like, WAP, like, as soon as the first day I met him, bro, just the humbleness, like, everybody's just chill, calm environment. Like, bro, I like most places, bro, I'm kind of nervous to walk around by myself.
You look nervous, bro. You all jittery and shit, boy.
Normally when I roll around, I always have like niggas around me and shit, but WAP would tell you, bro, I pulled this deal by myself, no problem. It's all good, you know what I'm saying? And that's the type of environment I like being around. It's a brotherhood. I love that shit, you know what I'm saying? And that's, it's a loyalty thing, and that's what I love, you know what I'm saying? I'll always stay down to that shit.
No, most definitely. So who is sitting right next to you?
My man Crook. Brook, you know what I'm saying?
You got choked up, boy? But you don't know his name, my nigga? Like, my name Crook. Like, he on papers? God.
Now because when they first meet me, they always get it wrong. They always call me Cookbook or something.
Yeah. And I always call this nigga Brandon. I'm not used to.
So his name Cook?
Crookbrook.
Boy, you look like a crook with them glasses, boy. You look like, boy, you about to. Nah, I'm just joking with you, man. Nah, I got you. So what's your role with J.L.D, man? Like,
I'm pretty much one of his engineers and beat makers.
Engineer and beat makers.
Yeah.
How long you know this guy, man?
Going on 2 years, I met him through another 17K artist. Big ups to Young OZ.
That's the same way I met
Oz. Oz that nigga. Nah, Oz that nigga. Nah, I fuck with Oz.
Shout out to Oz, bro. He's the
I met
plug.
him late November, and we started production on his last mixtape, Visions Growth.
Mm-hmm.
And we just developed a good bond.
Exactly.
Here we are.
Nah, I got you. So all right, so you know what I'm saying, you linked up with 17K. You know what I'm saying? Good people, good environment. You know what I'm saying? Definitely a good platform to really, really get the music out there and everything like that. So when it comes to your two projects, going into the one that's dealing with 17K, you know what I'm saying? What's the content? You know what I mean? Like, what's your style? What's your word? You know what I'm saying?
With 17K, like I feel like with 17K, it's a lot. It's like a trap feel. You know what I'm saying? It's more of a street type of music feel. You know what I'm saying? So with that, I try to bring my addition to that feeling. You know what I'm saying? The first tape. Then my second tape is me and him. You know what I'm saying? In our environment and what my element is into it. You know, where I bring the music. And when when Bando's on the second tape, I bring him into my world. He's me and Bando on that 17K tape. I'm in his world. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
No, I feel that, bro. Yeah. I feel that, but I feel like you just went around my whole goddamn question, bro. Oh, what's your style? You know what I'm saying? Like what is, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is it that JLD does? You know what I'm saying, with music?
Pretty
you know what I'm
saying? More lyrically. You know what I'm saying?
Lyrically.
More into like the actual words in what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? More than
the message.
Anything. The message and more than anything.
If you was to freestyle right now. What's that beat? What's that go-to beat? You know what I'm saying? We all got that one go-to beat. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's that for you? Because I feel like by saying that lets the viewers know what type of artist you are. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of people that can speak on substance and multiple facets. You know what I'm saying? Right. But having that beat, that freestyle beat that you know.
That Erykah Badu beat. I can't think of the name of it, but I got a freestyle to it. I got on SoundCloud. And
didn't you know, or back in the day when you were cool.
I remember the name of that junk, bro.
What, Honey?
Yeah, I think. Because it's like one of them. It's definitely a famous song that everybody know. Everybody freestyling the jump.
Window seat.
It might be it.
Doom. Hey, doom.
Yeah, something like that.
Boy, you take the window seat everywhere. Boy, you sit in the back of the bus.
Yeah, bro,
no, I'm just joking.
I like them old school type of beats, and I like the beats like the soulful type of beats, man. Like you'll notice, like in the second tape, especially like the beats, like the beat selection is more of a mellow type of vibe because like that's more what I like rapping on. You know.
So that's you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's you. So tell me this, man. Like, where does that come from? Beyond music,
yeah.
Where does that come from?
I honestly attribute it just being a Virgo. Honestly, you know what I'm saying?
I thought you was about to say virgin. I'm that what being a virgin does? Like, god damn. No, but you said being a Virgo.
Yeah, I honestly feel like that is what it is. But for the most part, I just always been like a chill person. You know what I'm saying? Just relax. You know what I'm saying?
But how were you like growing up? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's your life like? You know what I mean? Because I feel like as people, we are all an accumulation of the experiences and what we do, and that makes us who the fuck we are now.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
For me, like for the most part, normal family environment. Didn't have black family environment, I should say. You know what I'm saying? Didn't have a father. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, speak for yourself.
Yeah.
Hey, don't just generalize. My daddy there.
Yeah,
but I feel you. I understand what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Didn't have a father, all that shit, and pretty much my mom, my uncle, my grandfather, my grandparents and shit raised me. My mom got married. That's how I moved out here. We ended up moving from Maryland to come out here. So you know what I'm saying? Not having a father, had a lot of anger issues back in the day. But start smoking weed, that kind of like, you know what I'm saying?
Nigga, we all do it.
It helps that shit get away.
Get away. Some of y'all high now.
Yeah. always. But you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? From then on, I'm just been a chill environment. But for the most part, I always had a vision to do something. Like I used to play soccer and shit when I was like started like when I was like 6 or 5. So,
Well, you still play soccer? Like,
yeah.
Nah, that's a good thing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You're athletic. You know?
Right. So that's what I used to do, and that's what I always had a goal to do. So I was always focused on something. So that's pretty much what helped me stay out of trouble and all that shit.
So when did music come into play? You know what I'm saying? From like
music,
them soccer days, being at, you know what I'm saying, soccer practice, you kicking the ball.
Yeah.
Hey, you look like a rapper. I am. You know what I'm saying? Like what was that? What was that transition like for you? You know what I'm saying?
Pretty much when I started, I went to school out in Maryland and was playing soccer out there, and I met like a dude by name DJ Wright. And he is a DJ for Light Show. I don't know if you heard Light Show.
No, I heard of it. And I think I followed DJ Wright recently on Instagram. Yeah.
So that was my best friends, you know what I'm saying? We used to be on the soccer team and shit together. And he had me in the studio and was pretty much just playing around with auto-tune and just playing around. He was like, bro, you got a voice for that shit, man. He was like, your voice got a rapper voice, you know what I'm saying?
He was like, stop playing, man.
Like,
you serious?
Yeah, I couldn't figure out how to write the songs and shit. I didn't want to take the time to do this shit. And I was in the soccer, so I was like, let me just stick to the soccer shit. So he went off he used to grind, bro, to do his DJ shit or to be a producer or whatever. So he eventually went off, did his thing, and I ended up running into another dude by the name of Cap Styles. He goes by Stephen Lamont now, and he introduced me to a dude named Day. And with Cap, I used to just try to like manage him and shit.
Yeah.
Almost, you know what I'm saying? Like I was just like, you know what I'm saying? Let me just try to like. I used to study like the music shit just because I was always interested, but never felt the confidence to just go and make the songs. And shit.
So it's
I
like
used to be behind the scenes with like knowing like these niggas be making 100 songs a day. Like niggas ain't playing around when it comes to making music and shit. So
so you had the management skills, but
yeah,
he was like, bro, like look, I'm captain of the soccer team.
So
I know how to do this.
Exactly.
Like,
so I always wanted to like coach people and shit, but they would never like. I felt like they wasn't doing the things that I felt they needed to do, you know what I'm saying? As far as like going to get an engineer.
Don't that piss you off? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, what's good for people and you be like, nigga, you just not doing it, bro.
Exactly.
Nah, I got you.
And they get mad and say you don't know what you're doing. So basically my man Day, my man Cap introduced me to Day, and he basically was like, yo, write a rap, you need to get on this shit now, bro. Like, and I wrote the first joint, he was just like, yeah, keep doing this shit. So he gave me a mic, gave me the program Mixcraft. Was like, bro, this is how you use it. This the compressor, all that. He gave me the basics of the shit. Was like, bro, take this shit home, practice recording, practice rapping. He said, I guarantee you're gonna be the fucking shit, yo. And he was trying to make him. I always respect him for that because he was most niggas like my man Cap. He wasn't really in a way to me. Wasn't really trying to make me. He wasn't trying to get me in the booth. You know what I'm saying? In other words,
he was like, all right, nigga, I know you can rap, and fuck
exactly,
that. Nigga.
Exactly. But my man Day taught me the shit, you know what I'm saying? It was like literally learn on your own, learn how to produce the shit so you know how to do it. And from then on, bro, like a couple years go past, we now 6 years in, I've been actually making music and shit. But I've been every day with it, you know what I'm saying? Writing songs.
Shout out to Day, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that, you know what I'm saying? Just that step right there bringing you to where you are right now, man.
Exactly.
So, okay, so it's going to be an off-subject question. You said you were a Virgo, right?
Yeah.
Are you mindful of like astrology? And shit like that, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's like your compatible sign? Like,
I'm not even sure what my compatible sign is, but I do pay attention to a lot of the things like I see on the horoscope shit, but a lot of the shit do be exactly what I be, you know what I'm saying?
Like, Virgos wake up today. I did wake up today, goddamn it. Like,
you know how they say Virgos is like workaholics and shit? Like, this man will tell you I have tendencies of just, you know what I'm saying? Like, just wanting to just be overly into shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, once I get focused on something, I'm focused on, you know what I'm saying? I'm focused on that, you know what I'm saying? So,
what's one thing about yourself that you can't stand? It's self-reflection time, goddammit.
It's probably too nice, you know what I'm saying? A little too loyalty. I'm too loyal in some respect.
Oh, okay, now too loyal and too nice are two different things. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel like because like if some people could do some shit to me, but it's not if it's not like damaging to me to make me want to like kill a nigga or fight a nigga, then I'll be like over. If it's been years we've been friends, I will definitely still be friends.
Yeah, you be like, you kind of like brush it off.
Because I just stick to that. I stick to even if you're not a good person for me to be around at the time because I outgrew you. Yeah, I still will stick on you. You know what I'm saying?
Just out of that love and respect and the loyalty.
I'll always be there. You know what I'm saying? Loyalty is big to me. You know what I'm saying? You can't just step out when the going gets rough. You get what I'm saying? Like always got to be there. You know what I'm saying? No matter what. that's what it real to me.
Okay, so basically like loyalty, you know what I'm saying, to people that you kind of you saying that you fuck with, you see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So when it comes to yourself, you know what I'm saying, this is a question you know what I'm saying that I really want to know the answer to. Is just like, if things don't turn out how you want them to be, will you continue to do what you do?
Of course. Because like I tell him, the one thing that makes me happy, bro, like the real joy, cause I've been lately, bro, like working and shit. I work this job, bro, like I deliver packages and shit may make me think and shit, cause I gotta be on my own, just driving in long distances. So I'd be like, yo, what really makes me happy, son? Like really gets me going, you know what I'm saying? And it's making music, bro. It's creating. It's more than music, really. It's more of being able to have a voice, you know what I'm saying? So, and I feel like with creating, it just gives me this buzz, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't even describe. Like it's just a happiness, even just replaying the songs or making a song and then hearing that shit again, or hearing somebody say, "Oh, damn, I like what you said in that joint." Like I gravitated towards that.
Yeah, because we was playing some shit earlier, and I'm like, damn, yo, this shit fire. You know what I'm saying? Because it fits that vibe, man.
Yeah.
And I think, you know what I'm saying, like you know what I'm saying, it's like when we're in the zone, bro, like whether you're producing, you're sitting there editing, shooting a video, rapping or whatever, we get in the zone and we get tapped in.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that feeling of being tapped in is what really becomes addictive. You know what I'm saying? Because it gives you that feeling of like, yo, like it's like pure bliss. Like this is what I love. But then there's moments that we all know is like when that shit's hard to find, bro.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So like when that shit gets hard to find for you, like, you know what I'm saying, what do you do? You know what I mean?
Most of the time, man, I'll take a step back and I'll just probably not record. Like me and him, when we just talking about, we trying to really schedule out how we doing things. You know what I'm saying? As far as recording, because I go through moments where I'm really feeling creative, where I want to be in the studio, we knocking out songs, and I go through moments where we might just be sitting in the studio not doing shit, because you know there's nothing there. Because life will fucking get you at times when you doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? Where like even recently, where I started going through shit where it's hard to like even record sometimes, because you can't really get your mind out of what's going on outside of this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Do you believe in writer's block?
Yeah, it happens sometimes for sure.
Yeah, and the reason why I asked that, man, because I know when I was in high school, I was in this like this writing class. You know what I'm saying, like creative writing. In high school, man, and the teacher was saying, he was like, "Yo, don't ever give me an excuse for writer's block." And I was like, "What the?" I ain't say what the fuck, but I'm like, man, what does that mean, man? Like, because he was basically saying like, there's always something to talk about. It's just what I think happens is the ego comes into play and like, nah, I don't want to talk about that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I think we've talked about that too, man. Like just being just naturally like knowing what is there and what's not there. Like even if I got to the point now where I put a beat on, might write a verse to it, and I'd be like, yo, I'm not feeling this jump. Let's move on to the next jump. Move on to the next jump. That next jump be the song that we want. You know what I'm saying? So it's always a feeling, it's a vibe for me that I'm trying to learn. You know, sometimes patience is the best thing. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
Patience is a motherfucker. Don't we all know that motherfucker? God damn.
I'm telling you that feeling, but with this music shit, because I can't explain how I know how to write music. I can't explain that shit. Like my uncle told me, it's a feeling thing with this shit. So it's like once you feel that it's right, then it's right. You know what I'm saying?
It kind of makes me feel like you know what I'm saying, like writing music or just doing anything creative. Like your man's picking up the camera. You know what I'm saying? He stepped away from it, but now he's back to it. You know what I'm saying? Like with the tapping in, it kind of makes me feel like, yo, like the shit is a fucking superpower. You know what I'm saying? Like we all have like 10 cents. You know what I'm saying? Fuck 6 cents. We all have all these senses.
Everything we love brings us back to it, because even the soccer's bringing me back into it.
Yeah, boy, you walking down the hallway, you see a can, you kicking it to the recycling bin like shit, boy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, look, I've been slowly like, yo, I need to get back on, get in shape, get back on the field, you know, play some pickup or some shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so everything you love brings you back into it. There's no escaping.
No, and it's real too, because I mean, honestly, I ain't never really met it. Like, I mean, I know one person, one black guy. That like soccer, but I met him back in like 3rd grade. You know what I'm saying? But like, I don't really meet niggas that like play soccer, bro. Like
me and my man Javi, shout out to him. Me and him, he's like he another artist too. He's on my tape, my second tape. He's on the first tape too. But we gonna he told me we should incorporate the soccer into this music shit. So we gonna do like a whole little workout series.
That's dope.
Getting back into shape. So. And we gonna record that and put it on YouTube and all that.
Well,
so,
you skinny, bro. Like you don't need to get in shape, bro. Like what you saying? Like
Like I
You like 120 pounds. Like what shape you need to get into,
I gotta
nigga?
get back playing, man. I gotta get bigger. You know what I'm saying? I lost a lot of weight because I stopped lifting weights and all that stuff. So like, cause you know, playing soccer is. Dudes, most of the time I'm the smallest, so I gotta be able to withstand a lot.
You
of
the
that.
ball. They be like, man, get this nigga out the way.
Yeah.
No, I'm just joking.
Shit, yeah, because most of the time, man, because you get knocked off the ball a lot. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be bigger.
So you got the tape with 17K, and then you say you got another joint that you trying to drop when?
And that's July 14th. July 14th.
What's the tape called, and what's that about? You know what I mean?
It's called Summer Diaries, man, and he basically came up with the name of it, and basically it's the concept, really. So it's and actually kind of. I was going through some shit while we were making it, and it kind of like
my soccer ball went flat. Fuck, I need a tape name. Like, no, I'm just joking.
It's crazy because I was going through some shit while we were making it, and it kind of like blended in with everything, all the songs we're making already. So it just played together. So it's a real story. You know.
So what's the concept behind that joint? You know what I'm saying?
So basically,
because when you say it's like Summer Diaries, that means that's some shit that you got on your chest, goddamn it. You know what I'm saying? A nigga with a diary, that's not ordinary, but now you got some shit to talk about. You know what I'm saying? So what's that about?
Right. So basically, the concept is like, first I'll start off with the concept just based off of the story. So, it's basically how summertime when you come in, everybody wants to you. In the wintertime, everyone wants to be cuffed up, you know what I'm saying? So, in the summertime, you want to be free. You want to be, you know what I'm saying? It's warm. Ladies,
you want to be free balling. That's how free you want to be, is free balling.
You know what I'm saying? So, in the storyline, basically, I'm in love, you know what I'm saying, with a girl through the wintertime. You know what I'm saying? I'm writing my writing my love letter to her or whatever. And then, all of a sudden, I get a phone call while I'm at the beach, you know what I'm saying, writing my diary, you know what I'm saying, getting ready for the summertime. That she's done. You know what I'm saying? She's over it. It's summertime. She trying to freak out. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying?
You had all spring to send this shit, man. I don't even want to talk to you no more, nigga.
Exactly. It's some shit like that. It's funny too, you know what I'm saying? We actually just finished recording this shit today, so you know what I'm saying? So it's pretty cool. And basically the jump like goes through and it starts off with me, the first line you're gonna be like, oh, okay, I know what he's on now. Like the first song, you're gonna from the first word you're gonna know, oh yeah, you know what it is.
You're like, bitch, he on that joint,
some shit like that. And so basically, it goes through that, and also with the musically, what I wanted to do with it was really show my versatility. You know what I'm saying? So it flows into like a regular how my normal rapping shit is. And it flows into this auto-tune, this melodic kind of vibe to it. Yeah. Where, you know what I'm saying, we're trying to really incorporate the different versatility.
That shit's in now. That melodic rap, you know what I'm saying, especially with some bars, and you got a dope-ass nigga, that shit's in it. Yeah. Any nigga that be like, yo, I don't fuck with that shit, nigga, Drake put everybody in that mode. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be trying to, I don't fuck with Drake. Nah, fuck that, nigga.
Put a T on twist. Shout out to Javi. He got me into the auto-tune shit, so you know what I'm saying? And you just got to put your own little flow to it. You got to put your own style to it and really figure it out, like.
So if there's a single, like, you know what I'm saying, if you had any single on the joint that you definitely wanted to, like, pinpoint, you know what I'm saying, like, what's that joint?
It's probably the joint.
Because like when you do interviews and niggas talk about that one joint, they hear the interview, they be like, well, when that shit drop, I need to hear this. You know what I'm saying? What's that
one? It's probably the single that one of the singles that we're going to drop right before we drop it. We just recorded it today. We don't even have a name for the song.
I was about to say, what's the name for it? It's just a single.
We don't even have a name for it, but
right now it's called Bipolar.
Yeah.
Bipolar.
Yeah. No, that's not even the jump. No? That's not even the jump. It's the other one. Okay, yeah. The other one.
Y'all discussing the name. You just say they ain't have a name. So goddamn it, ain't no name.
We don't even have a name for it. But the one key I can tell you when we drop it, it's gonna preview the cover for the project. So you'll know when that's the song. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna come out probably a couple days before we drop the tape. Just to show it. But that's one of the song that's gonna really it's a good song to get everybody's gonna like to me, you know what I'm saying? We already dropped a couple singles. Pursue of Happiness is on Spinrilla. That's one of the singles we had dropped.
You got Will Smith on the cover?
Nah.
That was a dead ass question. I wanted to know, like, that's the thing that came
on. The cover is what is it, like a beach jump?
No, it's a heart.
Yeah, it's a heart jump. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Pursue. It's on Spinrilla and shit. So,
do you have any expectations for anything that you put out?
Not really. I just be going through the process. Like I've told myself, I'm in this shit regardless for 10 years, 12 years, whatever until I'm putting niggas on.
I'm 83, goddamn. Okay, you know what I'm saying? J.L.D.
It's just about art for us. At the end of the day, I'm gonna get better regardless, and more people are gonna listen to it regardless. The more stuff I put out until I'm done feeling like recording all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Is there any like particular artist that you like? Damn, I gotta link up with this dude. I need to collab, or I need to beat from
or like
nigga in general. I don't care if it's Michael Jackson, nigga. Like,
shit. Just out the 17K camp, we just talking about Slump. You know what I'm saying? I want to do a song with him.
My man Slump.
You know,
Octane, nigga.
That shit was tight. 30. I want to do a joint with him, man. Like we got definitely link up and
everybody talking about 30, man. I swear, bro. Like he got that image, bro. Like
yeah, bro. I'm telling you,
he's like a pure white guy with like, you know what I'm saying, with like nigga lingo and tattoos, bro. Like what is that about? Like nobody knows what it's about. Exactly. It just looks appealing. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly. Like, so like, and I've been of course, like I said, Bando. Me and him linked up, man, and he been one of my, like I said, the 17K shit's like a brotherhood shit. Like me and this nigga, two different type of niggas, bro, but off the bucks, like it's the same thing with me and Watt, bro. It's just like we got an understanding of each other. We vibe with each other, you know what I'm saying? So it was all love. We got in the studio, bro. We making song. I had him come over to brand this joint, and a lot of times,
He's the one.
Hell yeah,
you
bro.
talking about Bando?
Yeah, he got a drive to him that I gravitate towards people who got work ethic that I know, and he's one of them people, bro. I knew it as soon as I met him. Like he got something for real.
Yeah, that nigga took your soul. That's what he did. He showed you them dark ass eyes. He was like Bando. You know what I'm saying? Got him. Nah, Bando cool as shit though,
Hell
man.
yeah, man. He tight as shit, man. He got that tape that he dropped is dope. You know what I'm saying? So everybody gotta check that shit out for sure.
But I get it though, man. But you know what I'm saying? But I think, you know what I'm saying, with 17K, man, he has all these different images. You know what I'm saying? All these different people that play a certain
That's why
piece.
I love 17K, man, because it's like it's a blend of a whole bunch of fucking different people that
It's like a melting pot of niggas.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Exactly.
despite 30 Flock.
I love what I like to bring to the table to it as well. Cause I feel like my shit is so different. I like to bring that to the table as well.
So is there anything that you feel like you need to do personally as an artist? You know what I'm saying? To really, really definitely stand out, you know what I'm saying? Stand out against, you know what I'm saying, the surrounding competition. Definitely when it comes to putting out the mixtape, putting out an album, whatever it is. Like, what's that? Like, what do you feel like? Is there a master plan or some shit?
For me, it's always a master plan. That's why it's J.L.D Mastermind, man. Like it's always a master.
I told you I'm gonna use the soccer. The soccer, I'm gonna get in with the schools.
You know what I'm saying? It's always a master plan to it. But for me, it's the stuff behind like building a team for real. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to be able to have everything around you at the same time, like and be able to have those things to your disposal, like having Brandon. You know what I'm saying? To be able to create music and being able to have him, you know what I'm saying, we together with it, you know what I'm saying, and just basically trying to put money behind, save up money, figure out ways, and right now what we thinking about is saving up, trying to figure out ways to make money without this music shit. We can save up to put
it back into it. Definitely investing in yourself. That's definitely key.
Creating our own shows, like we supposed to link up at some point to create our own shows so we can get a venue, flip that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's all the same. I used to flip shit. So it's the same thing. It's all the same concept. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We could just apply that, bro. Soar the limit. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what we can do. You know what I'm saying?
So you basically got the master plan to definitely. So all you need is just the material. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Is everything done? Like both projects done?
Yeah, both projects. We finalized the jump today.
Besides the name for that one song that you don't know the name of. Everything done, but I don't know the name of it, goddamn.
Everything's done besides that. You know what I'm saying? We got a couple more skits to put in that jump. And then we working on videos to put the movie together, me and WAP, and we gonna.
Y'all niggas about to drop a movie.
Yeah, bro.
I know my nigga WAP on that joint. He like, yeah, man, we gonna sell a movie, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? We on it. We selling that shit straight hand to hand. Like, damn, niggas don't utilize the internet no more, goddamn it. Like,
man, cause I feel like my music is so like visual. Like, it's only right to make the shit really so you can really see what I'm talking about. The words can gravitate to you more. You know what I'm saying? So you really feel what I'm talking about.
So where can people find you all over the internet?
With Spinrilla for real. J.L.D Mastermind. I'm on the 17K jump. J.L.D Mastermind. SoundCloud, J.L.D Mastermind.
Everything J.L.D. Yeah. I thought it was Jid. I'm mad I'm calling you Jid the whole time. Hey, that's the shit you were talking about. I'm nice. You know what I'm saying? I let shit slide. Like, nah, I got you, man. But any lasting remarks that you want? Anything y'all want to touch on? No homo? My man's Brandon looked at him. He was like, feel like Chris Tucker that one joint.
I'm just chilling in the cup for real because even though while we doing this interview now, I'm still thinking about what I got mixed in my head.
Yeah.
When I get back to the house and stuff.
I feel that, man.
Yeah, we still working, man. We was up.
I'm
We was up, man. Like I said, we try to be. My motto is you got everyone. It's a million niggas doing this shit, so you gotta work harder than the next nigga, man. So we was up 8 a.m, like working. I didn't expect to be at the joint until now. I didn't even expect to be doing an interview today.
I didn't even expect to be here.
Yeah,
Look,
like,
I don't even know where I'm at, goddamn.
Man, like I could be going with what I feel like sometimes. So like 12 o'clock, we did one song. I'm like, man, and that interview you did with Slump, like it like inspired me. I was like, bro, I need to do an interview right now.
Yeah,
so
most definitely.
I just hit up Wop. I'm like, hit up T. Wop wouldn't hit me back. I hit up T. I was like, I'm making this shit happen.
Wop looking at his phone the whole time. Like, God damn it! Like, you know what I'm saying?
I was like, yo,
nah, shit happens, man.
Happen. So I hit T up. We finally got it together. We linked it up. We here now, bro. You know what I'm saying? Fresh out the studio. So we here.
Yeah, so any last remark, any shout outs you want to get to any motherfuckers?
Shit, shout out 17K, you know what I'm saying? Shout out WAP, shout out everybody that helped me, you know what I'm saying, do this shit. And where we going, June 14th?
June 14th.
June 14th.
Like June 34th?
Yeah, I can't remember dates, man. I'm be all over the place. But yeah, June 14th, Greatest Vibes. That's going to drop on the 17K platform on Spinrilla.
Make sure y'all get that Greatest Vibes,
you know
nigga.
Get that for sure. And then on July 14th as well, we're going to drop Summer Diaries, and that's going to be on our Spinrilla, the SoundCloud, and that Piff, and YouTube, and all that stuff.
Basically every motherfucker where he want to go, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? And,
WhatsApp, you can get it on WhatsApp. Nigga,
after that, I just like to say I'll probably be ghost after that for a little bit because I'll be working on the next.
Yeah, back to soccer.
Not
soccer yet.
Yeah,
nigga,
you know what I'm saying? A little bit of soccer, but next ventures, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully the EP, and we're going to be really going to the next elevation of J.L.D Mastermind.
J.L.D, man. It's J.L.D. Chillin' Network, man. And we chilling up here at 17K Studios, man.
Yeah, bro.
Shout out to Big Wapo. Shout out to 17K. Shout out to 17 in general,
shout
bro.
out
Like,
TV too,
my man's in the corner. You ain't said shit to this man the whole goddamn time. He got the camera. He looking at you on the vlog. He like, I'm gonna remember this shit when I'm editing.
Shout out Stupid Radio too. I almost forgot. I almost forgot about that shit.
You a bad friend, motherfucker.
I forgot about that shit. We got a whole podcast channel and YouTube channel that we got going on.
It's called what? Stupid Radio?
Yeah, it's called Stupid Radio. You know what I'm saying? We got a podcast that we have branched off with it called What's the Niche Podcast, where we interview niggas that basically got their own businesses and shit. We're going to end up having you on that.
Hey, my nigga, look. Let's motherfucking do it, goddamn.
So we're going to have that. And we also got Stupid Radio, which interviews artists, you know what I'm saying, come up, do freestyles and all that shit, whatever you want to do. And yeah, so we're going to have that all summer starting in July. So check that out.
Had to switch it and level up. On my shake and my numbers up. I could not be a runner up. I was given a vision, told me about fishing when I became waiter. I hopped in that water, no flippers or goggles. I swam to the bottom, my hand on that clam, I get at my daughter. My father be calling this checking up on me. I feel kind of funny when missing his call. My brother just buried his father. Another just wonders if it's even missing at all.